following D&D campaign is rated TVMA LSVEP. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and proper naughty behavior. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Happy Sunday, everyone. I can't believe we're saying that.
Hooray.
Feels good to be back. Yeah, my gosh, it took us forever. All right, well, we're back. We'll try and remember exactly what happened a few weeks ago. I know, oh my gosh, did we really stream last time in September? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
What?
Yeah.
September 2019. It's been a while.
Shut your mouth. All right.
Separate ways after that incident.
Yeah. It was a tough month for us. All right. Well, great. Let's get our roll done, and then we can get this recap going.
Oh, yeah. How do you play D&D again?
Yeah.
So long.
I've DM'd twice since we last played.
Wow. Congratulations.
It went pretty well, but now this feels so simple. I'm like, oh yes, I only need to know about my idiot.
Yeah, you just roll up. I know. It's nice when you're playing, right? You just roll up and don't do anything.
Oh, that's so cool.
What do we got, kids?
Oh, a 19 for Sir Llennoc.
Me too.
All right.
I rolled a 17.
17 as well.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I got a 20.
Wow.
If only this were
Steven,
meaningful
you and I.
rolls.
Yeah.
I think we're in good position.
I
think we got it.
It was a 16, so yeah, you got it.
Oh.
Wow.
I was
Wow.
barely
It's
beating
like-
the DM.
The
Yeah.
characters who fucked last week or last time tied.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But Derik and Jules,
We didn't
like,
have sex.
I didn't have sex with anyone.
I mean, maybe I'm remembering a different. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
The only thing I had fucked were my rolls. Oh, wait, no, that was.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and start the music. If it's too loud, let me know.
Okay.
And then we'll do recap, yeah?
Let's set the mood.
Yeah. Why isn't it starting? Remember all those tech issues we had 3 weeks ago? And
No.
That we're not having tonight.
yeah, that we're definitely not having tonight.
Completely off the table.
Yeah.
There it is. God. Make me fucking work for it. Alright. Alright. Who's recapping tonight?
A tag team effort.
Oh.
Ayo.
Oh.
No, it's
Alright.
the
Easy
Just
there,
like last
Victoria.
session, yeah.
Well, we fought an arcanaloth. That's what happened.
Elzara's
Okay.
drank
Alright. Okay. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. I'm done.
Elzara's drank a potion called the Brew of Utter Hatred to help.
Steven, beat yourself.
I can't. Where'd it go? Okay.
Elzara's drank a potion called the Brew of Utter Hatred, and now Iliana hates her. Oh, what does it do? It did some really awesome stuff during battle, and then she got super horny afterwards. And Llennoc was like, "Yeah, I'll bone you." So they boned behind a tree for an hour.
Who's gonna die?
I was gonna. Elzara's was gonna die all of psychic damage if she didn't get laid. Okay, I don't care what anyone else says.
I mean, eventually.
I mean, no, like within an hour.
Do we know how much psychic damage you were gonna take? I don't know if it was.
Ton.
I don't know, like 2. I don't know, like,
A shit.
If it doesn't
A
fit, you
shit
must acquit.
ton.
Okay. Lennox citizen.
Actually, Llennoc is not.
Not at
Because he
all.
knew. He knew.
No, that's
Didn't
really
Llennoc-
what happened last time, though. That's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, Iliana got super mad and started taking it out on the grass, which they have feelings too, you know.
She turned into like Link looking for rupees.
She did. Yes. That poor grass did not see it coming. And then apparently I think we were deciding where to go. But all I wrote down was that Alex and Llennoc did it.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna go north.
Okay. Great. All right. Oh, okay. I felt like there might have been other things that happened, but sure. Yeah.
Battle. Is it blah, 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 blah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we covered the battle. We covered the battle.
Sebastian had sex ed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
That did
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Because he was old
You learned a thing or
enough
two.
to know.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
old enough.
Yeah.
I think the thing that we need
14.
to that's important to remember. One, he's not 14. Also,
Yes.
the
14
thing to
now.
remember is that when our DM was deciding who was going to be the object,
Sebastian was a choice.
Sebastian was.
I was like,
included
oh,
in the initial
six,
roll.
six people. Now, might I remind you that that's not how the potion worked, that she could choose to rest for the hour. And as long as she...
Llennoc didn't remember that part. He was just like, oh no.
So
look-
see,
look at
He
it's
this
didn't
guy.
remember. Yeah.
Okay,
I
no,
don't recall
time
those
out.
events.
It was heavily implied that Elzaris had to get some vitamin D, otherwise that she was gonna die.
Yeah.
He was
That
gonna
was
die.
heavily implied.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had the exact description of the spell in front of him, and I read it to you guys when I gave it to you.
Well,
You definitely
you know,
did. In my notes, it was makes you horny 1 hour
Mhm,
plus
mhm.
5 to everything.
And you don't have to have sex. You just have to pursue someone or rest.
Some of us
She
are very
did.
good
She
at
pursued
pursuing.
She pursued him. She,
Not very far,
her choice.
actually.
Yeah, that was her choice to
Hey,
pursue him
okay.
that direction. I'm just saying there were.
Hey, Llennoc, what do you... Yes, Elzaris, I would love to join you.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, I can minor illusion to kind of look like Maeve.
Mhm.
And
Oh
also
my god,
we
I
had
forgot
to,
that.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
But also we need to remember that Elzaris is a slut.
Gonna
But no slut shaming. So I mean,
get it.
All right. Well, with that, why don't we get started? Does someone want to ask our lovely Steph to rejoin us?
Guess I'll come back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
Okay, great.
The whole time.
Yeah. She never ran away. All
Secretly
right.
watching
I
this.
guess recap is done and I can check that off the list, I guess.
you know, it's always a good time when
Well,
Steph
no, I
and
just spilled tea
recap.
all over myself.
It really is. We do a
Yeah.
wonderful job.
Yeah.
Our recaps are wonderful.
It's a lie.
I know why I should agree with that, but I don't know if I'm going to at this moment. All right.
It's okay.
So-
we know the true stuff.
We are in a field with a single dead tree. Gnaarf, your friend and ally, just departed his own ways after helping Sebastian make his way to you. All of you have consulted the map, chatted with Sebastian. You know that it's, I know that I said it was about a week's travel to Jerasa. I forgot you have horses. So it's about 3 days travel to Jerasa. You're not quite sure how far it's going to take you out to get out west, since this is sort of where your map ends. At this point, you're about at the edge of the information that you previously had from the assembly. But you know that if you head to sort of the northwest-ish, that's the direction where Sebastian and his mother were first abducted. So, where are we going and what are we doing, everyone?
Where can I just ask really quickly?
Mhm.
Where are we like after where we left off? So I think like the last thing that actually happened, at least that I remember, someone correct me, is that two of our party members came out from behind a tree,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started discussing where to go. Have we skipped
Yeah.
any time, or are we still fresh?
I left you there because Iliana hadn't really rejoined the group yet. All of you, yeah, Gnaarf had literally just left, and all of you sort of just discussed your options. So.
Yeah, Iliana came over to the group.
Oh, okay.
Towards the end, and because I remember she didn't look at anyone,
Okay.
That's great.
just the
Okay.
map.
Okay.
Right. Well, if we
Okay.
have Sebastian, I suppose we should. I guess we're headed back to Jerasa then. Next, back to the our Javier, right? Another branch.
Wait, I thought it was Juan Julio.
I mean, Don Julio.
Oh.
Need a bath.
Oh,
I forgot. Yeah, no, I totally forgot. Did we decide to go to his mom right away, or did we decide to go to Jerasa to
Oh, right.
so you guys can fucking settle all your shit?
I suppose we should help his mom, right?
I thought we were going to help his mom first.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's that smell? Yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
All right. All right.
Check my spells. I'll press digitation. So,
Yeah, you're
Great.
gonna share that?
I'll do it for both of us since I heard you reference a shower and we need it. So.
All right. So yeah, so you guys head out on horseback in that northwestern direction. Let me go ahead and mark that down. Sorry.
I think we were gonna take the tree train.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go ahead and try and do
Was-
that.
Oh right. Did we determine from Sebastian the rough direction his mom may be in?
Yeah, it was like north. I think it was like north, and they're traveling east. That's what I understood. I could
think-
be mistaken.
Right. No, that sounds right. But I think Javier is southeast. Does that sound? Can I consult the map? I mean, I guess I'd know that since we just looked. But if you want me to roll anything, of course, I'm happy to do that as well.
No, I would say, I mean, where you think you left Javier, because he moves, and you don't have that whole area mapped. He's off a little ways, not south. He's more he's north, but like you guys need to go north. If I misspoke, I'm sorry. You guys need to go like northwest, and he's more northeast.
Okay.
He's closer to the mountains. You guys need to start curving off towards the coast.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Something about mage demise.
Yeah, it was an island, right? It's like some pirate island.
That's right.
Right.
The pirates.
It's a group that took his mom.
Oh, okay. But they have like an island, I'm pretty sure. But they like.
It could be that too.
Yeah, so since it's been a while, Gnaarf and Jules knew about Redbones Bay and the island that's there. That's sort of like where the pirates, their headquarters. And Sebastian told you that they kept talking about the North Mage demise, but no other information about it.
And then also that the island was relatively close to one of the dragons we wanted to meet.
Oh.
I believe
Correct.
it was close to Helen's friend, but not the contact that I wanted for my boon.
Correct.
The contact that I wanted was directly west.
Let's see here.
And then there was something else that I'm forgetting, but I just can't remember.
It's okay. I'm looking at. I did just repin it. Yeah. So you're near the Pearl Dragon. It's sort of near the Pearl Dragon. Yeah.
And the Pearl Dragon is the one. It's the one that Helen wants us to recruit, correct?
Correct.
Or is that the one that has the god,
Let me
the
confirm.
god touched item?
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
Where are you? I will find out for you while you guys
Okay.
confirm what you.
All right. Well, I suppose we should ride on northwest, I think, and I'll pull out the map. I think that somewhere up here is this island where those pirates are.
Derik will come up behind Llennoc and start like peeking at the map over his shoulder.
Oh, right there.
Oh, I don't really know how to read that. Is there anywhere on our way where we can get some brunch?
Oh no, well not that I've got written down anyway. But perhaps there's a place, and if we find it, we'll make sure we write it down.
Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Eric, do you remember the Bartzenberries? I don't know if they're around here at all. We can keep our eyes out.
Oh, of course. Those are berries that are delicious and filling and with a great name.
Right. So glad you're feeling more like yourself, Derik.
Okay, so are we for sure going for the kid, or do we want to ride a few days to Jerasa, then take the old tree train?
I don't know, what do you all think? I think Jerasa's quite a bit of ease, isn't it? Even if we go back to Javier, it's it's like a week's ride, Vic, from Javier?
No, I just corrected that like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
my dude, 3 minutes, 3 days
from where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it feels dangerous to delay going to help Sebastian's mom.
It does.
Right.
Sebastian, how long has your mom been missing?
Oh, she's been missing for like, oh gosh, man, it's been a hot minute, you guys.
Since September 2019.
Yeah, since September 2019. At this point, it's been almost a fortnight.
Is she doing a lot of dances? Their avatar in Fortnite.
That's not.
Get out of here.
I mean, okay.
Well,
Thank you.
It might not hurt to restock in Jerasa, and then
I'm gonna like look at you guys, but guys, like 2 weeks is a kind of a long time. I don't know if 3 days is gonna really,
Wait, what is 3 days?
They say you have 48 hours, and then after that, it's just kind of like.
And in fairness, we could ride from here to Jerasa and then use our branch back to Javier and cut some time off the return.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is maybe ride to Jerasa. I mean, he's a good kid. You guys know more than I do. I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you guys.
I think we should return him to his mom so we don't have to keep like schooling him on things.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be a problem, usually.
What do you mean, schooling him on what?
Like things your parents should be telling you about, not a group of other people. Just saying.
Are we talking about the sex talk I just gave him?
Yes.
I mean, if it means anything, it was really inspired by you two, so.
Great.
Oh.
He was
We're
looking
good
around
influences.
confused. I just wanted him, him to know that you two were safe, consenting adults. He looked a little lost. I didn't want him to worry about you guys.
Well, that's kind of.
It was very loud and passionate sounding.
A lot of confusing things going on. I'm sure.
God, it was so loud. Liliana, wasn't it so loud?
Liliana, wasn't the sexual enthusiasm just overpowering?
I don't really care.
I feel like I'm in trouble because of that face.
Leaning way down on the horse.
So, which way are we going? What are we doing?
I vote Jerasa because we have that other stuff that we're so late on turning it in with that pact.
Yeah.
Right? And getting that stuff sorted. And we technically are still belonging to the assembly with our other mission before they start sending folks after us or anything. We should probably stop in and do our bit and then leave. But stuff while we're there.
Sure.
Looking around at the scenery as much as I can.
Are we all in agreement then? Going to Jerasa?
Entirely up to you guys.
Sure.
Exodus?
Sure.
Derik?
That's what the group wants to do.
Then let's go. Which way?
What
Map
do you want me to
person?
do?
I'm going to say, Sebastian, you're going to come with us. I'm going to look him straight in the eyes. I'm going to say, kid, I'm going to find your mom. Don't worry. She's going to be okay.
Okay.
We're going to take care of you.
Okay.
Could we leave Sebastian with Javier while we travel down, or do you think he'll be fine going into the town with us?
Kid will ride with us. I'll take him with me. They don't know me.
Right.
He'll be fine.
All right. Well, it's due southeast, mostly east, southeast. Here on the map, that way.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So you all head out. It's about midday, so you're going to get about a half a day's ride in before nightfall. Who is going to be doing lookouts? Who's going to be navigating? Anyone doing anything else in particular while you're traveling?
Iliana will keep an eye out for anything.
Okay.
Same.
All right. If you two want to make perception checks for me, please.
It was a 15 for Iliana.
15.
16.
Okay. 16. Okay. Okay. So you ride through mostly grassland again today. You know, you're doubling back through what you saw. You know, nothing really too different. You do start to see flocks of birds kind of start to migrate from sort of the southern area up north, but nothing too out of the ordinary on this trip. Anyone particularly navigating, or are you guys just heading straight east as best you can?
I'll try and navigate. The biggest thing I'm doing is writing. If I'm crossing any lands that I haven't been, I'll jot down what I can. And if I'm treading over areas I've been, I'll want to add whatever detail I can to what I've
Okay.
done before.
Okay, so you're working on your map instead of actually navigating.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go
I'll
ahead.
try and navigate.
Okay. Okay.
And then Beans is just going to play with Sebastian whenever he can.
Okay.
Keep him cool.
Okay. All right. So if you want to make a survival check for me, both of you, you can make it with your tools, Llennoc.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, 14.
This is what is our? There it is. It's 3. Would be 16.
Okay. Yep. So you add some more detail. It's mostly area that you've been through. I mean, area similar to what you've been through. You haven't been through this exact, you know, you're cutting through this exact line of grassland, but it's pretty similar. And yeah, without an issue, Jules, you're able to keep the party on course to the east. You know, you guys make a couple of stops to rest the horses, and Beans plays with Sebastian, and it seems like a nice distraction for him. Yeah, are you guys gonna ride through the night? You gonna try and make camp at some point?
I think we'll make camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You guys would probably know that you're probably about a day's ride from any form of like forests or you know, anything like that. So you're gonna have to camp out in the field. But you make camp, and anything you guys want to do tonight?
Just take care of Artemis for me. I think I'll take care of Artemis.
Okay.
I'm gonna be as approachable as I can be in case Iliana. Like I'm keeping a rough eye on Iliana. I don't know how I'm feeling internally yet as Llennoc, and what I would want to say, how I want to approach it. I can just know I do, but I don't want to make a mess of it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be standoffish, but keeping an eye and open to approach just in case.
Okay. Anyone
Mostly
else?
I think you two is right, this-
I'll teach Sebastian how to play dragon chess and just hang out with him.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Will you just make an intelligence check for me, please?
Sure. 24.
24. And Sebastian rolled a nat 20. So, yeah, he's a quick study. You're a great teacher, and you make a lot of progress. Yeah, he's picking up fast. All right. Elzaris, what are you doing since you were next?
She's gonna be cleaning her daggers and watching Iliana and Llennoc and Derik and Jules, but mainly Iliana.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. Derik, what are you doing?
If Derik saw an appropriate opening, he would want to go sit next to Iliana and talk to her.
Okay.
Iliana would have been, probably after setting up camp, would have just went off to it's a field, right? So no trees?
Yeah, no trees. There are no trees. No
Damn
trees.
Start swinging your sword.
No
Yeah.
trees that you can sit and be melancholy.
She'll probably go off just not really separate from the group, but just not like clustered amongst everyone, and just kind of lay down on the ground and read by whatever light that there is until it's nighttime.
Oh yeah, Derik would definitely go harass her. Hassle her, I think is a better word.
All right. Well, it's a good time as any. Go ahead.
So Derik will just come and sort of sit down next to her and not say anything for a minute. And eventually he'd be like, Iliana,
Derik,
I know what's going on.
do ya?
I know the whole thing was difficult, and I have the same feelings you do, and that's why I understand.
What are you talking about, Derik?
You know, everything that happened earlier with when we were at that tree.
So you mean after the fight?
What?
After.
No, the fight itself. What happened after the fight? Nothing that you'd be
Gotcha.
upset about.
Nope. Not.
No, the fight we both were worthless.
Oh, yeah, that definitely added to the frustration, sure.
It was really hard to feel like we were letting our teammates down, you know.
That it was. I didn't even get a hit on him.
I didn't either.
You know.
And it wasn't even him. He's not even dead.
No, you're right.
So it's
Yeah.
And then we did so bad our party mates didn't even want to hang out with us. Like 2 of them went and did their own thing. And I feel like they're all disappointed.
Well, they're free to do what they want. Who they want.
I mean, I guess that's true. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, and Derik will flash his nails, and he'd be like, "You want head scratches?"
No, I don't. No, I appreciate the offer, but
his nails will slowly retract.
thank you. Derik, just because, I mean, there's going to be fights where, you're not able to do as much as you want to, but it doesn't mean that you're, any less of a fighter.
I appreciate that. I feel more like it's like every fight it's like that.
No, I get that way too sometimes, but I mean, you helped in what ways that you could.
I got hit by a bunch of lightning. That was kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay.
All right, I'll leave you to your book.
Thank you.
And then Derik will turn around and sheepishly wave goodbye, and she probably won't see it. And then
No, she'll just go back to her book.
Oh. Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, if that's it for the evening, then I guess anyone taking watch, or are we just gonna sleep through it?
Iliana would take a watch.
Okay.
I'll take a watch too.
Okay.
And it'll be an open invitation if anybody wants to join me.
I'll join you.
Derik will do like last watch. He'll go to sleep early and wake up early.
Okay.
I'll join Derik then for that last watch. If he's willing.
All right. Well then, Iliana, everyone starts to curl up and drift off to sleep, and you are left to do the first watch by yourself if you want to go ahead and do that.
Oof. Okay. Bless. 4 total.
4 total.
To be honest, got a lot on her mind.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear, the soft snores of your party, and at one point, you hear Artemis say in your mind that he'll be back, and you see him sort of fly off. And towards the end of your watch, he comes back, and you see something small that's in his mouth, and he just like curls up and goes to sleep. But other than that, you're very distracted by your books. So yeah, your watch passes, and then you wake up Jules and Elzaris for theirs.
Oh, yeah.
Salute you. Stand up.
Waking up Oxaris, Iliana's not going to be gentle about it.
Oh snap!
Hey,
What?
it's time to get up for your watch. Have fun. And she leaves.
Okay.
All right, you two. Go ahead and roll your perception checks for me.
It was a nat 1.
No.
So 5.
Okay.
I'll have Beans roll too.
Okay.
This one's going back in.
Beans got a 21.
Okay.
Beans is on guard.
Okay. So Beans patrols the grass, keeps you alert to anything in particular. Doesn't see anything of notice. You do hear a few more animals than normal, and the wind has sort of picked up at this point, but nothing really of note for the two of you. But,
Right.
you guys doing anything on your watch besides not really watching?
I'll just like nudge Elzaris and say, "Hey, you doing okay?"
Which part?
Which part? What?
What?
No, like,
What?
are you okay? Like, everyone's being super weird right now, except Derik and Beans.
I mean, I may have done something wrong,
You can't do anything wrong.
but it really wasn't my fault.
Even if there's nothing to be at fault for, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of obvious, though. Liana's mad at me. Because I got late and she didn't, maybe?
I don't think that's the reason. I think Iliana's probably more upset with herself for either for having feelings for Llennoc or for not acting upon those feelings. I don't think that she's actually mad at you or Llennoc. And I'm not saying you should be like rude to her or like dismissive of how she feels. Just saying, you can feel bad that she feels bad, but you shouldn't feel bad for what you did.
Okay. Yeah.
How was it?
Okay. I rather, I don't like to kiss and tell.
Okay, I mean, if there's anything he did that I can do, just let me know. Like,
I will keep. Yes. I'm. Yes.
I mean, it's not a contest, But if it was, I hope I would be.
You would want to win.
What's that?
You would want
Yes.
to win.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, the horns were a really nice added touch. I know that's actually part of his
Yeah.
body, but it was a really nice handle to latch onto.
From which angle?
Couple of different angles, like things I've never done
I'm
before.
trying to
'cause
think,
I've
like
never-
grabbing it, like from the front is just kind of.
I mean, you know, from the front, it's like you grab and then you pull, and then from the back, it's like
From the
it's
back.
a horse.
Yeah,
It's
the
great.
reverse tiefling.
It's the reverse. Yes, it's a
From
new
the
thing. From the back, yeah. I had to put some around. Anyways,
Shelf too, and shoulder shelf.
so it's it's
Take your time.
There was
Oh shoot.
there was new positions I discovered because there were horns involved. So maybe if Beans wants to poop out some horns.
I don't want to involve beans in anything that we do possible.
Oh shit.
Okay, it was just a
It's just a
suggestion.
preference, you know. He's like a
He's
like
a
a
good
brother
dog.
to me. I don't want to.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But you know, like think of it as like handlebars on a motor vehicle of some contraption thing. Different style of handlebars can give you like extra oomph.
I wouldn't know.
I think it'd be something to look into if you're wanting something different.
Okay. Probably not, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear it's fun for y'all. I mean, I'd be willing to. Yes.
Oh, you mean like you get horns?
Well, I could do that too.
Okay. Because I don't want to wear horns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you would like to, I can wear the horns, and then, but they would have to be like really secure. Oh, I don't know how.
We'll
that's
figure
gonna work.
something out.
It'll be fine.
And then we'll just have an awkward talk about that.
Mm.
The logistics of the horns.
Nice, nice. What about the tail? The tail.
Oh, I want a horn strap-on set. That's what I want.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay.
Who
Well,
are we waking up?
Derik
Oh,
and
God.
Llennoc.
I'm gonna go wake up Derik.
You sure?
Yes. Yes.
All right. I'll go tickle Llennoc awake.
I'll poke Derik. Hey,
Derek's like, Rachel.
who's Rachel?
What?
What? No, it's Alzheimer's.
Oh,
What the fuck is Rachel?
Oh, okay, bye. And then he goes out.
Wait. Okay, we're gonna talk about this later. Do you have a girl that I don't know about? Why aren't you confiding in your best friend?
I have to do watch now. And I'll just wander out.
Okay, good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
I'll wake Llennoc up. I'll just tickle his feet and hand him a cup of coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Jules.
Top of the
thank
morning.
you. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's early.
Yeah.
No, nurse, thank you for the wake up call.
Of course. Of course. Let me know if you need anything. I'm just gonna.
Sure.
Head on.
Uneventful so far then.
No. Nothing really. No. Yeah.
Thank you, friends.
Good night, me.
Can catch up with Derik and sort out our patrol plan or whatever we're doing. Derik, morning.
Oh, hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, I could have slept a bit longer, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it was quite a day we had, I think.
That's I mean, I've had that sense of dread about that thing returning for quite a while, but still just wasn't quite prepared for it.
Yeah, it's I don't know if I can quite describe what it's like to see your friend die in a specific way and then have that exact thing happen to you. It really hurt. And I still feel like crispy.
Sometimes I forget you're so resilient that I forget all that you've been through in the time we've been together.
Well, we've done a lot together, Llennoc.
And I woke up finding myself thinking of a Pinot too. Just that feeling after the last time we met that jackal.
Yeah, but they're working on bringing him back.
It's such a relief. I'm growing quite fond of Jules.
Yeah, Jules is, he I really didn't trust him at first, but his robot dog kind of freaked me out. I don't do well with dogs now. There's something instinctive about it.
Oh, great. Oh, how do you feel about returning to Jerasa?
You know what? I feel so different than the last time we were there.
Right.
But I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. We just have. It's kind of overwhelming the amount of things we have to do now. You know.
And certainly quite a bit of fault lies on me. I do have a hard time turning a blind eye to things.
Well, it's hard when people need help.
So many people need help here.
Yeah, that's true. And Derik will look around. Is there any like water around? Like more than just drinking water?
You mean like in the landscape?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Sure.
You mean the hollow of a tree?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my perception? There it is. Oh, I'm good at that. Oh, nat 20. A 26 total.
All right. Yeah. You guys happen to stop by a creek. So there's like a small creek that's sort of.
And Derik will look at the tiefling gravely, and point at the creek, and he'll be like, "Dude, you smell like cum. You should go wash up. I'll cover the watch."
Thank you. Well, I'll hop in. I'll strip down and hop in.
Okay.
Get extra cleaned up. Come back out, air dry for a little bit, and then get dressed and just try and keep an eye out as best I can, as I know I'm supposed to be on watch.
Yeah. I will let your nat 20 ride, Derik. So go ahead and make a perception check for me, Llennoc.
7.
7. Okay. All right.
Also a lot of noise.
Yeah. You take your sweet time in the creek, and a lot to think about. It takes you a while to get before you get out, and before you know it, dawn is just starting to come up over the horizon. Derik, I'm going to send you a message.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone else wakes up for the morning. You guys just gonna head straight out after breakfast?
I would love an awkward breakfast, personally.
Yeah.
That's Amelia. Amelia would love it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I make coffee ahead of as early as I can, and then just sort of hang with Artemis and walk around the camp.
Okay.
Well, we can head out whenever we're ready.
Oh, look, you can have an awkward breakfast if you want. It gives me time to type this to Steven with my finger. Yeah, I'm a little slow.
Alex is gonna awkwardly try to sit by Iliana, but not too close. And have her journal open.
Okay.
What are you
Good.
reading?
You know, and she'll show you like the cover. It's a romance novel. It's whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Is that the one you're
yeah,
working
that
on?
sounds great. That sounds great. It's, I don't know. Something to do.
That's cool.
Oh shoot.
I'm just gonna sit down across from them silently and eat breakfast.
Gonna like give Jules a look like, what do I do?
Does anyone want some more coffee? Awkwardly ask.
No.
A pitcher of coffee.
No, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yes.
Okay. Pour some real Zaris and
Mm.
Derik.
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess we don't have any tea, do we?
I didn't bring any. Not. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I have some.
I was gonna say I have an idea. I have our magic spice pack.
Yeah.
Could I add some tea flavor into my coffee and try it? Give it a
Sure. Yeah.
shift.
Yeah. Is there a particular type? Like you like a black tea, a green tea, more chai?
Just the Derik Bardson is just a black tea. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with that.
Yeah. You can get the essence of black tea from the spice
Sweet.
pouch.
Sweet.
Speaking of essence, I'm going to just continue to kind of. Are we all ready to return to Jerasa since we just have another day or two? How are we all feeling?
I feel
Jerasa.
great.
I'm feeling a wee bit nervous with, the last job we had was probably a month and a half ago or two. But I suppose I feel I have a little safety with, we've overcome so much so far together that, and I'm just gonna, the more I say, the more I'm gonna dig myself in a bit of a hole. We stay united and, there's nothing we can't do to get, yeah.
I think we get the point.
Derik sort of abruptly gets up and wanders off, looking at the sky.
Alex will want to get up and go take a bath.
Nice.
Victoria, really quick.
Yes, sir.
Am I the only person who knows that about Commander Very? Not Commander Very, about, oh my god, what's her name? Spacing out. She works at the assembly.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one who knows about her?
You know what? I thought that she said it in the...
I just
Oh,
wanted to make
no.
sure.
Yeah, no. I think maybe she did just send that message to you because,
Okay.
I think Lady Amara did just get that message to you, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to,
Unless anyone else remembers
fuck it up.
that differently.
Does anybody else besides me know about...
Commander
So,
Rory. It's
connect-
Commander Rory, yeah.
I remember it, but I can't remember if Llennoc remembers it or just me.
Okay,
I will consult my multiple notes.
thank you.
you.
That's what we get for not
Writing
playing for a
down.
month.
I didn't roll. Commander Rory. I have Gemstone Dragon, Jerasa,
Okay, so yeah, so everyone knows.
Okay, yeah.
and I only write down stuff that Iliana would know. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna say worst case scenario, we just tell, Commander Rory we're working on the giant thing, and she'll probably give you guys a pass.
Oh, great. Oh, what an end. Oh, this is great. All right, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jules. All right.
But at the same time, that might be something you want to save until you need to mention it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when we go in, you guys can just give me all your shit, and I'll just make sure
Thank
you don't
Jules.
take anything.
As far as I've tested our telepathic bond, it goes fairly far. I haven't found the limit yet.
Yeah.
But if you're outside of town, it'll be a good test to see if it'll reach you from inside.
Oh, should I not go in? I was
Oh,
gonna go
I'm
in.
sorry. I thought you meant you'll be holding on to our stuff. He goes to say like I've got a lot in his mind, but thinks better.
Yeah.
Sorry. Whichever you feel is best, Jules, of course.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see when we get there. Yeah. Anything we need to address before we go?
Immediately looks and reflexively looks at Iliana, and then back. I think we have another. What is it? A day and a half or 2 more days to travel?
2.5 days. Yeah. Because you only got a half day in after that fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think we'll be good. There's, I mean, it's a bunch of travel, but they, of course, when we get there, they'll want to catalog everything we have that we didn't have before. But you've already mentioned you can take care of that.
What was the last mission you guys were on?
I'll look around.
Oh God.
I'm in the stream, so I'm bathing.
I'm not even. Was it the giants? Was that a mission?
Damn, I really don't recall.
I have to look through some stuff.
Sent us out, man.
This was like
I'll tell you guys.
a
I don't
long
remember what
time
it is.
ago.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It was a long time ago, Victoria.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Nice.
are looking for the last job that you went on for what's her butt, right? Or for the assembly? Is that what you're asking? Okay.
Wasn't that what?
You were sent on to, right?
Mhm.
You went to go look to the temple because people had went out to the temple and hadn't come back, and you found the dead bodies of the adventurers. And then you were supposed to set up a trade route with to make contact with the gnomes, the nomadic gnomes. Yeah.
Which we didn't do.
Right.
Well, you made contact with them, but you
Told
yeah.
them don't work with
Conveniently.
the assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Don't do
it fell through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what we're facing.
We should probably think of something, as we did tell them about. We're supposed to set up the trade route, correct?
Right.
We don't want the gnomes. We don't want them going after the gnomes, thinking that. So we should probably come up with a reason that they couldn't establish the trade route with the assembly, even though we told them not to. Maybe they've already established a route somewhere with someone else.
I mean, you can just say that they weren't interested.
But
which
I
is
don't.
True.
Or that they need time to consider it.
Oh,
Steve would offer that.
not bad.
Well, then they're definitely going to send someone else with like a better offer.
That would be alright, I suppose. I mean, we warned him to beware
Yeah,
of the
I
assembly.
mean, they're not going to send someone to kill him, but they might if we say that they're not interested. I don't know. I mean, the assembly is the assembly. Just a thought. I mean, we could judge the situation. I don't know. I just don't want them going after the gnomes. Because we're the ones that told them not to deal with the assembly.
Well, they weren't like super excited about it in the first place, were they?
The
What I
assembly
remember.
or the gnomes?
The gnomes.
The gnomes.
I know, but obviously the assembly wanted to do something because they sent us all the way out here.
If we tell them they or just reinforce that they need time and that they just want their space for a bit to consider their options, and perhaps they won't send anyone out right away. And if they really want that trade, I don't think they'll wipe them out or anything. Then they'll have nothing. You know, the assembly will have nothing. I think they'll be in good hands. I like pour this wine.
Just play it by ear when you get there.
Oh,
Sounds
the
good.
pact had us return because we completed something, right? What do we have to do for the pact? Because we get a house. There's a house.
That was to
waiting
make
for
sure.
us.
Well, okay, Amelia, this is
Yeah,
you listening.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was to make sure that they didn't do the trade.
Oh, right. So mission complete. Thank you, Amelia. Mission complete. So we can, apparently there's a deed waiting for us there. We
Yes.
get there quickly enough, which hopefully we're in the time limit. It'd be close. If we are at all.
Yeah, but that was with Commander Very and like the rebels.
Okay.
Is that the stone mask people?
Yes, the ones who kidnapped you.
Right.
Right. Yes. I wrote down to set up a trade between the Assembly and the Nomads. They want us to sabotage it, and Harlow is going to give us a house, which Elzaris was really excited about.
I remember.
Remember when Derik threw up in his mask? When we found
Yeah,
out?
Oh my god, oh my
That was so
laugh.
funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a laugh. I'll let it laugh for a minute. Let myself laugh.
Oh my god.
It was rather disturbing. they felt like fun masks for a party or something. What are they made from faces of people?
They were actual people's faces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Excellent.
Let's hit the road, guys.
Right. And I'll start packing up what I can.
Okay. If we, Steph, I sent you a message, and then,
Jeez.
sorry, I just didn't want you to miss it. And then, is anyone going to do anything different on this trip? Otherwise, I'll have Iliana and Elzaris do their perception checks, and Llennoc do his survival check, as well as Jules.
Before we set out, Derik would want to talk to Iliana real quick. So
Yeah, sure.
he would like sort of come up to her as we were about to head out, and he'd be like,
Derik?
"Hey, Iliana,
Yes?
do you know very much about birds?"
I can't say that I do. I'm sorry.
I was looking for Guillermo. I still haven't seen him yet. I figured he would be looking for us, but I noticed the birds around here seem weird.
Yeah? Why do you think that?
If you watch, like, every few minutes some birds will fly to the north, like almost on a timer.
Like,
Here, just watch, and I'll have sit and have her. I'll just try and convince her to look at the sky with me.
yeah, she will.
Okay. Yeah. So you take a few minutes to sit and watch as the rest of you are getting your horses together. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Iliana.
Perceive if you're crazy enough.
That's a
to listen
3.
to Derek.
I can't.
Poor Derik.
I can't.
Oh, this sucks.
It was a 5, you guys. The DC was a 5. Yeah. Iliana, you are trying to pay attention. Your patience to get on the road is a little bit short. You keep sort of looking back at the rest of the group as they get the horses ready, and unfortunately for Derik, your timing is off. So every time you look off at Llennoc or Elzaris, you look back and you miss these intervals of birds. I mean, you're seeing some birds go by, but you're missing the fact that Derik seems to think there's something.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh,
I'm
well.
sorry. I'm a
No,
little
thanks for trying.
Mhm.
Derek will just go and
Maybe
pat
Derik,
Guillermo ponies.
maybe you should but no. I mean, are you feeling okay?
I don't know. I'm just tired, I guess.
Okay. Alright.
All right. Yep. Derek will just pretend none of this ever happened, and then also, if you notice, as from then on and as we're writing, Derik pointedly does not look up.
Okay.
He's always staring at the ground as we write.
Awesome.
Okay.
I would ride up to him and be like, "Hey, you okay there, bud? Something got you down?"
Oh, I'm looking for bugs.
You like an enthusiast or like what? What's the
Yeah, but there are things that can get in my fur in different places. So I'm just checking it out for planes mites.
you're on a horse, but you're not. I think you're okay.
Okay, and Derik will be like, okay.
Oh.
Poor buddy.
All right. Well, if you need help looking, just let me know.
All right, thanks, man.
Let's continue writing.
Onward we go.
All right. If I can get those checks from everyone, please.
17 for survival.
Okay, great. You can stay on course.
14 for perception.
Okay.
9
Oops.
for perception.
Mm-hmm.
14 for Llennoc survival. Or whatever it is, the cartographer's tools.
Okay.
If we take a break, I'm going to try and talk to Elzar's.
Okay. I mean, you'll probably break about noon, right, for lunch, but
All right. If we do any gathering, or if there's a time where Elzar's, if you feel like you'd be off, to the side somewhere without being right present with everyone else, or if everyone else is out.
I mean, sure. I don't know. Why not?
Okay.
She's writing in her journal.
Okay. Oh, what you're writing, Elzar's? That isn't interesting.
No,
Oh, right.
just letters.
And how are you feeling today?
Physically or mentally?
Well, a little both.
I'm sore.
Aye. Me too. Feeling how much you meant, but it is now. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm glad that it's not just me, because that would be unfair if
Oh, indeed.
it was only me.
Oh, it's so your bumpers. All right, it's I just wanted to sit down for a minute and we've been through so much together. The boat ride over for 7 months on the sea and everything we've been through since then. I hope you know that I guess I just wanted to sit down and see how you're feeling outside of all that and share a little bit in case, just to kind of clear the air and everything.
I'm sure.
Right.
Sure. She's now gone to doodling. Aw, kitty.
Kitty cat.
no.
Hi, Jess. Steph needs her comfort animal.
Oh,
No.
kitty cat. So I know that potion. Look, it was clutch in that battle. You did amazing, and you definitely helped keep many of us alive, using that and attacking that whatever it is that took Pepino from us. And I know that the after effects there are a bit intense. And I know that there's some damage that can take place, and I was most certainly concerned for your well-being, and
Wait,
just
damage?
right. So I don't know all the ins and outs because I didn't pay too much attention to the shopkeeper when they were explaining, or when we discovered what it was. Someone was. I sort of skimmed over the. Identifying it part. I know it was powerful, and I know it gives you certain urges that you can't, you have to pursue, and if you don't, there's some type of damage, some psychic damage that can hurt or kill you.
So, hold on, let me get this straight. if I knew I was going to be very horny afterwards. Like, that's fine.
Right.
And I didn't really have a choice.
That I didn't know. I thought you'd just be... I
I
should have known.
I did. It was very random. I thought I was just going to go, like, hang out with Jules, because that seems to, be a very healthy exchange of stretching exercises. You're saying I could have died if I didn't?
That part stuck with me, of course. So you're going to be really horny part, and it's really a powerful potion part, and you may die if you don't,
If I don't get my rocks off.
Right. And I think there's more to it than that, and I probably should have paid attention, and I think I will moving forward when I discover potions. Just put a wee more effort into making notes, perhaps, too, so that I can remember exactly what's happening.
Yeah, so God, Sammy's he's gonna fall off.
I know, I'm so worried. Like,
That's fine. I saw that. Oh God. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
That's fine. This makes more sense now. It wasn't my fault. If I didn't do it, I would have died.
Oh, right.
I feel better now. Okay.
And listen, Jules was very understanding at the time. It was something that he was understanding about. With your life at risk. I probably would have pursued it anyway. Well, I knew that there was a danger of it. I don't know what your mental constitution is, and how much, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to all the details, but I know it's very, very dangerous, if not deadly. And so it's nothing. I just wanted to say that I know there's some complicated dynamics in our party, and some other. I'm discovering me, right? I'm trying to figure out exactly who I am on my own, and what a lot of these feelings are. I'm just not accustomed to them. I grew up without any of this sort of these connections and everything else, and the thought of losing you was really difficult. And of course, there's a beautiful cardinal element to it, which I have to applaud you. It was marvelous. Most certainly.
Thank you.
But I can't lose you, Alex. And I know there's other things going on, some of our other friends and such, and obviously, and I'm gonna have to, of course, I want to sit down and have a talk with Iliana, and Jules, it's already before anything took place. We had a wee quick conversation through head nods and winks mostly, but we understood one another. But I just wanted to make sure that we're okay, and that it isn't anything that's hopefully you don't feel any guilt or regret over or anything.
Hell no.
All right, good.
I would have died. Now that I know that I would have died, I regret nothing. I feel so good.
Oh, good.
Defeated that douchebag.
I
got laid afterwards.
In large part to you, right? Taking that down.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Wow, you're like, my ego is soaring.
Oh, good.
Yes, I'm a good lover. I'm a good fighter. Wow, I'm learning so much about myself.
Well, good. That's wonderful.
This makes sense wow. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me have a talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of lean up, but just pause for a moment as I'm halfway up, and then turn back. And can I share something with you, Joel?
Did you give me something else that could potentially kill me because you forgot to listen to whoever sold you an item and you're giving it to me now?
No. This is a bit more personal.
Yes.
Right. And I'm just going to lean in and say something into your ear, which I'll text you. And then I'll go about, daily business.
And all of the regret has washed away from Elzaris. I do have a random question though. After you are whispering that,
It'll take me a minute, so if it's for someone, go for it. Or
no,
for
it's
me.
it's for you.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Do your horns hurt? Like, are they sore too?
They're fairly affixed, but I some of the, when you were up here, it was more my neck, the back of my neck, but worth it. Worth it. My tail, you put my tail through the works there, but
That's the other thing I forgot to tell Jules. I mean, that's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So as you all move on, you make it through the day's travel, pretty much undetected, without anything weird going on. Pretty normal. You've hit about the forest. It's starting to become a more forested area, so there are trees. You start to hit some trails and things, so things get a little bit easier. And you find a spot for the night. I know a lot has already happened. I'll give you a brief option if you need to do anything tonight. Otherwise, we taking watches again?
Take the last watch again.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take another watch.
Oh, is this our last night? We have one more night after this.
One more night after this. So you have a full day's stride, a night, and then a half a day. Yep.
Okay, then I'll just do last watch tonight.
Okay. Iliana, did you want first again?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I take a watch with Iliana if she'll let me.
Okay.
She will not say no.
Okay. And Jules, you take second, or are you going to take it with Llennoc?
Wait, sorry. Who else? Is Derik taking a watch?
I don't know. Is Derik taking a watch?
Derik, you want to take a watch with me?
Sure.
All right. All right.
Derik has friends.
Okay. Cute. All right. Iliana Elzaris, you're first up. Can I get those perception checks, please?
Wow.
Natural 20, so 21.
Wow. All right. Okay.
It was so awkward.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're really... Yeah. I'll send you a quick note stuff, but yeah. You guys are looking around. There isn't anything too strange. Anything you want to accomplish on your watch besides watching?
Well, Elzaris will try to strike up a conversation. Iliana, are you okay? You've seemed really tense the past couple of days.
Oh.
2 days?
Have I? That's, yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
You just seem like you're angry and you're taking it out, like, internally on yourself. I don't know. It's just, you seem a little off, and I just want to make sure you're okay.
Why would I be angry, Elzaris?
I don't know. Maybe angry's not the right word. Just not yourself. You're, like, not relaxed.
Well, we've been traveling. It's, a lot happened, a lot's going to happen, so just preparing myself, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Right. Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Uh, 16.
just saying if she's being truthful about what she's saying.
Yeah, like, are you being truthful or
I
beating
mean,
around the bush?
no, I mean,
Is your deception check that low? Oh.
no, I mean, what did you roll again?
16.
Deception.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's a deception or persuasion.
Persuasion.
And I don't make you say what it is if you do not want to.
Okay, so deception or persuasion. I rolled a 22.
Oh, fuck.
Because she has a +6 in deception.
Yeah.
I just said what it was, so whatever. But yeah.
Whatever.
I have a +5 in deception. Aw. I'm just excited for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways.
I mean, I'll let you know. You can tell that she's definitely keeping it close to the chest. So.
Well, I don't know what I can do to help. Because I know the battle was really rough.
Yeah.
You know. And we haven't been near a town in a couple days, but...
What would a town have anything to do with it?
I don't know. Maybe we need a drink. Drinks, like, make you feel better, right? I don't know.
I don't drink that much, Oxardus.
Well, like, get your, like, blood fix going. Blood milk.
They don't usually serve. I don't think they served blood milk in Jerasa.
Oh, shit. I think maybe we need, like, a massage. Go have a spa day. When we get to Jerasa, go have a spa day and treat yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Yeah, and they can, like, you know, push back these little cuticles on your hands and your feet. You'll probably need that done anyways. Like, and then, like, maybe, like, get your neck and your shoulders, because that's where our, like, stress hangs. It just... Your whole energy right now is just stress. And you need to, like, let some shit go. And I think massage would be a really good
Well,
tool.
one of us has to be concerned about what's happening and things going on, and...
I'm concerned.
Sure. Not saying you aren't. I'm just saying that's where the stress comes from.
Let me ask you, like, a girl question. Like,
Sure.
girl to girl, woman to woman.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got laid?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Okay,
Look.
that's fair.
Exardus,
Yes, ma'am.
I consider us friends,
Oh, good. Me too.
but, you know, I mean, what your question doesn't have anything to do with what you think that I'm acting like.
No, just another way to, like, relieve stress. I'm just trying to think of all the options here that could help you relieve some tension. But if that's not the way that you like to go, that's cool. I'm not judging. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I found out it is a lot of fun. I didn't really get to do it a whole lot back home. So I'm just saying, maybe it'll be helpful for you too.
So you're feeling less tensioned, less stressful?
I mean, now that I've learned some things, yeah. Yes. I feel, and especially when I do yoga with Jules, I sleep so much better at night.
Right.
And it's really good exercise.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate the advice. I will take it to heart.
You're welcome. Cool. If you need any more help on, like, ways to relieve stress, I'll make a candle or
Let's
something.
stop talking about relieving stress, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She goes to write in her journal.
Right.
Exodus,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Iliana. Wow, what am I saying, ma'am? Yes, Iliana.
you don't have to feel awkward around me.
Okay. Did I do something?
I don't think it was your fault.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because I really don't feel like it was my fault. Like, okay. Okay, now I'm good on both ends. Perfect.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what happened. I hope you had a great time.
I will keep that to myself.
Good, because, I mean, the rest of us heard it, but it seemed like you were having a good time.
Oh. You know, I don't recommend really taking that unless you have somebody there readily available.
Well, you did, though, right?
Thank God. But I thought I was just gonna go with Jules. Like that was I didn't know. Like, I mean, I knew I was gonna be really, really horny.
Llennoc didn't pass along the information of the potion since he's the one that had it?
Just recently, but
Oh,
no.
okay. Then yeah, it's, you're completely just... You were just trying to help the party during the fight, and that was just... a circumstance of it.
Oh God. I am feeling so awkward right now.
Exodus, you don't... I just said you don't have to feel awkward around me.
Yeah, I don't wanna... Okay, here's the thing.
It was a mistake.
Okay, but don't be mad at Llennoc.
It all was a mistake.
Just don't be mad at Llennoc.
What's there to be mad about?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not like that there was... It's not like that there was anything happening.
No, it was just sex.
So why would I be mad?
But I feel like you are. Just don't take it out. I mean, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay,
Exodus, you're fine. It was my fault.
Oh, the circuit turn. Why?
It just was. We should finish our watch.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Millie, you're okay.
I think I am. As long as I'm cool with you. Llennoc and I had a chat.
Oh,
We're
good.
cool.
I'm glad.
So my whole goal now is to continue to slut it up. I mean, yoga it up with Jules and eventually forgive him for stuff and not sleep with anybody else.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your prerogative.
I think
You know,
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
do.
think you're free to do whatever and whomever you want to.
I just didn't realize how horny I'd be until after I left my house, my home. Okay.
I say that every day.
Yeah, I
On your way to the
guess.
courthouse.
Guess that happens to people.
It's okay. Well, this is a good chat.
It was. We'll finish out our watch. What are you doing?
I know it's gonna take down that fan.
I've been watching him. He's gonna.
Okay. All right. Great. So we'll move on to Jules and Derik for the second watch.
All right.
you guys want to make your checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek,
I don't know.
there's kind of like a weird energy around here,
Yeah,
right? Like,
and I don't want to meta here, but I feel like the remaining tension, the air is so thick that I need to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so you can go ahead and do that.
I'm so troubled.
Yeah.
just weird vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Bad
I still
vibes.
won't look up, so that makes sense.
12.
12.
Hopefully, I don't get lower than that one. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and do you want beans to roll or no?
Oh, actually, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
13 for beans.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The three of you feel relatively safe, but don't really see anything of note on your watch. And of course, you have to wake up Llennoc at some point on his.
During the watch, I'm just gonna like walk over to my bag, like rummage through,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hand something to Beans, and Beans is gonna just like kind of trot over to Derik and bring him a comb.
Okay.
Say, hopefully that'll help with the bugs.
Oh.
And Derik will have completely forgotten he said this.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, thank you.
It's amazing.
With Derik, you look confused.
What bugs?
You were staring at the ground looking for bugs earlier because you were worried they were gonna get your fur.
Oh yeah. But then you told me not to worry. So
And then you continued to look at the ground. Derik, what's going on?
it's still dark, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, just make sure that wasn't Derik.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark outside? That's exactly how dumb I am. You ever notice how the sun shines in the daytime when it's already bright, but the moon shines at night when it's otherwise dark?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you value the moons?
Wow.
I'm back. I just thought some birds were being weird, but
Yeah.
Iliana explained I was just being paranoid, basically. So
I can.
What did you think they were doing?
they just seemed like they were flying it. I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me feel
No,
crazy.
come on, man. Don't be shy.
They just
A second opinion is always good.
they were just flying by at like regular intervals. It was really weird, I thought, but maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe
Like,
just tell you what, if you're curious, tomorrow look at the sky and tell me if you see anything.
okay. All right, yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, it's possible. Iliana's been a little distracted, I think.
Yeah, she's still pretty upset about her performance in that battle.
I mean, you know,
Normally she does kick a lot of ass, and so it was different for her to be on that side.
yeah. Well, I mean, we took it down. Some matters.
I mean, for now, I guess.
We'll take care of it next time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake up. You're okay?
Oh, right. It's morning again already.
Yeah.
Right. I'll get up. Right, I'm fine for Artemis and I'll keep an eye out on this last watch here. Did everything's alright so far then tonight?
Yeah.
Nothing strange?
Yeah. Can you see? I forgot. Can you see in the dark? Oh no. Okay.
I can't.
Let me know if you see birds flying in intervals,
All right.
just randomly. Just if you happen to.
That
see
would
it.
be such a horrible thing to be the first thing said to you when you woke up.
All right. I can do
Yeah.
that.
No, it's weird, but Derik mentioned it, so.
You know what? We've seen weirder, and
Yeah, that's what I figured. And it's like just weird enough to where I don't think he's actually like lying about it.
right. You know
It's
what?
oddly specific.
And too easy to just test.
Yeah,
Usually
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep it
Well, I
an eye
mean,
out.
that piss bowl wasn't very convincing either, if I'm being completely honest.
No.
But
no.
Yeah,
Alright.
you know, we'll see. Just let me know.
Well, do you want to? If I see it, do you want me to wake you up or just let
No,
you?
I don't think it'll be that important. Just, I think if you see it, it'll put Derik at ease. He's been
Okay.
Derriking.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that spiral. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Will do.
All right. Good night, man. I'll pat you on the back and go to bed.
Okay. All right. Llennoc, let's get that perception check, please.
All right. That's not terrible. That's +2, so 17.
17. Okay. This one's gonna take.
Also keeping an eye out for birds in the sky.
Okay. Okay.
In case that
Is that your would you say which one is your priority? Keeping an eye out for birds in the sky or doing watch?
would probably only spend like 20-30 minutes keeping an eye out for birds.
Okay.
If I didn't see anything, then I'd just go to patrol.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. All right. So, you're keeping an eye out, kind of looking off to the sky every once in a while. You notice that you don't see any birds at all, like none at all. You start to, your eyes are kind of adjusting as you kind of go back and forth between the star-filled sky looking for birds and then off to the horizon where it's quite dark. And just towards about 2.5 hours into your watch or so, you see some movement off in the tall grass, kind of by some of the other patch of trees off in the distance. And as it gets just a little bit closer, Elzaris, your sword wakes you up. And that's where we'll go ahead and take a break.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Woo. So if
See you
you're...
real soon.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Yay!
Oh my goodness. I will not play the silly song I had on cue.
Nope. Because we're back.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Nope.
Was it WAP?
Yeah, I wanted
Was it
it to
another
be.
fucking toad? Fucking
No.
yeah.
Wanna sing?
Oh my god. Alright. Let me open another LaCroix before we get started.
Yes, yes, please.
God.
Alright.
It's just so awful.
Oh man. Alright, so Elzaris, you hear an awful wailing in your ear that wakes you up. Oh, yes. Derik, were you raising your hand? No, okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss you. And Llennoc, you see a figure off in the distance, about at this point 30 feet away from your party. Can you make one more perception check for me, please?
Sure. Yep.
Now that you see this figure.
Ooh, okay, no, this will be good. That's a 21.
21. Okay. You don't take your eyes off of the figure, but you do notice sounds, and you can tell that there's more than one, and they're coming from different directions at this point.
Telepathic link to everybody. Convey that.
Okay. Elzaris is already up. The rest of you are hearing it. Can all of the three of you just roll insight checks for me to make sure you don't think it's just a dream?
Insight checks. That's a 22 for Iliana.
Yeah, you realize it's Llennoc waking you up.
It's a cool 7. for
7?
Jules.
Yeah, you are kind of rolling around, haven't woke up quite yet. What about you, Derik?
I rolled a 13.
13. Yeah, that's just enough. So you realize that it's Llennoc.
I guess I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wake up. Do I see Jules still asleep?
Yeah, you see him kind of wrestle a second and then kind of roll back over into beans a little bit.
If she can, she'll yell at him.
Okay. Yeah, if it's verbally instead of
verbally.
Yeah. Then you'll
Jules.
hear that. Yeah.
Hi, Iliana.
We got something here. Come on,
Oh.
wake up.
Okay.
At least I think so.
Notate they're coming from all around. Whew.
All right.
About 30 feet away from me.
I'll jump up.
So as all of you jump up, you see 6 figures on horseback that have surrounded your party that start to approach. 5 of them stop about 20 feet away, and one continues forward. And you see, sort of in the bright light of the 2 moons, you see 6 women on these horses, different races, but the one that...
Of course.
Roll a perception check.
How do they look?
Yeah. Well, while he's rolling a perception check, you
dressed?
see, yes, they're all dressed. You do see a halfling who has sort of tan skin and brown hair pulled up. So she's the smallest on one of the horses. On another, you see a Triton who has like a deep ocean teal skin with sort of a violet indigo hair that's sort of wild and curly. You see an earth genasi that has sort of this marbled gray skin, dark black hair, but has like white streaks in it. Derik, she kind of looks like a 6'5" version of a deep gnome. I mean, she's like enormous. Yeah.
Derik would know.
Yeah, he would know. You see sort of a tawny skinned, chestnut haired half elf. And then you see sort of this pale skinned, sort of dark haired human. But the one that's approaching all of you is a high elf that has sort of this shimmery, iridescent almost looking skin with this very soft blonde hair, but she has streaks of sort of blue going through it, and she has some scars on her face. And you see her kind of come up towards you, and all of you will see on her hip she has... Actually, can all of you make a history check for me, please?
Yes.
No.
Oh, that's a 1.
11.
A 1? Okay. 11. Okay. 5. Yep.
Also 11.
11.
25.
Oh, thank
25. All right, I'm gonna message you really fast on chat. And then what was your checking for hotness roll there, Derik?
Oh, I was kidding. I didn't actually roll it, but then you
Oh.
described that one, and I just assumed I rolled a 20.
Yeah, they're all attractive. Yeah,
Yes, because they are NPCs from Victoria.
yeah. No, that it's because they're NPCs made specifically for this group.
Is Jules the only one of us who sleeps naked? Because Jules is entirely naked right now.
What
Yeah,
the?
Lennon's
sure,
definitely
yeah.
on that train. But I
Llennoc was on
watch.
watch.
Huh?
Well, then Elzaris is very confused right now. Like,
Yeah, I was definitely on watch, but he sleeps nudie pants for sure. No way he sleeps in
Okay.
those.
Llennoc sees Jules and just naturally starts like
Mm-hmm.
Nodding?
dressing. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the elf approaches you, she has a weird contraption on her hip.
Old.
Well, that was faster than we thought, wasn't it, ladies? Sorry to disturb you at night. There's no reason to be alarmed. If you just want to go ahead and put your weapons down, you can see that you're outnumbered and out-armored, and she'll give Jules a look.
I'll bow.
I'll lower my hands a bit, into a more relaxed position. All right. To whom are we speaking?
Oh, well, you may call me Louis, but names aren't necessarily important. Well, I guess our names aren't important. I take it you are Llennoc and Elzaris and Iliana, and she'll look at Jules and say, "You must be Derik. You don't match your description."
Not quite. That's well, point over to Derik.
Oh, I see. And you're missing, and she'll kind of pull out a piece of paper and Peppino.
He was lost to us.
he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
I'll walk up behind Llennoc, put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Just
I would like to note I'm using this. My weapon was here,
That's awesome.
and it's down at my side, but I am still clutching it.
Well, good. This will make it much easier.
He's
You-
dead?
No, because then it looks like we don't need you, and she'll kind of look towards Jules. You aren't on the, well, your name's not on the bounty.
Oh shit.
Bounty.
If you give me a second, I'm just gonna put on the old pants over there, and we'll circle back to this.
Alright, just the pants, no armor.
What bounty?
Oh, well, lucky for you, it doesn't actually go into effect for about 2 days. But when it does, it looks like you've been away from Jerasa for quite some time.
True. Who do you work
Is he-
for?
I'm yelling, is that a crime? As you see me just like pulling up pants.
It is when our employers and yours have been waiting for your return for, oh gosh, months at this point.
We're returning now? Are you seeking to keep us? Are you seeking to hold us back so you can get the bounty, or you let us through?
I guess that depends on how things go, doesn't it?
Tasha, are you trying
Right.
to be creepy as fuck right now?
Yes.
Awesome.
Who were you? Who? Wait. So do you?
I think with the assembly, right?
That's right. The
Right.
bounty wasn't actually posted quite yet, but we were heading out. We're pretty well known in the assembly now for how effective we are. And we were told if, after the next 2 days, we run into you, the bounty will be fair game.
Well, it's not 2 days yet, is it?
Oh, and how
It's
much is
not.
the bounty? I'll look eagerly.
What?
Yes, how much are we worth?
Right?
That is something that would be good for you to know. What was your question, Iliana?
It wasn't for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk back over with a cup of coffee and be like, oh, so you're well known. I'd love to, talk about what you've been like, what you get into and things.
I'm sure. She'll whistle, and the other 6 will ride closer and dismount. You'll see them. They are well kitted out with all of their gear.
Yeah, they are.
And
Usually make ugly
I looked at chat.
Oh.
Everybody is anyway. And she'll approach. The rest of them will stay by their horses and say, "This doesn't have to be anything unpleasant. We don't have to hold you. We're not looking to be aggressive. The bounty is nice, but not necessary. We just..."
Derik says, "Be right back. Let me pack my things." Puts his bedroll away.
Trying to place the bottle with us?
And he's ready.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Derek's like, "Do you want to tie my hands together?" Or...
I especially for bondage.
Oh my goodness.
Well, easy, Derik. I mean, we're free to go then, right? Or
Well, I suppose, being that we don't want to jeopardize our place within the assembly, we would need some assurances that you are, I take it, going straight there?
Yeah. Are you wanting to babysit us until we get to the city?
I suppose that would be one option, unless you have some other arrangement.
Sounds great.
I mean, hear about
we
your
could just-
exploits.
Yeah.
I'll lean back and let Jules.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's kind of weird that you're jumping the gun on a bounty that hasn't happened yet.
Well, we didn't expect to come across your friends.
And then if they
It's
did,
because they're the quicker picker-uppers.
What was that, Iliana? I'm sorry.
no, I was explaining to Jules that if you did find us early, then you would. I mean, if I was in your shoes, I'd probably just stalk us until the 2 days were over.
Right, and just so that we're clear, it's not because we're necessarily wanting to get the bounty on you. We've heard of your deeds. You seem like a capable group, and we have nothing against you. It's just we have a duty to make sure we're following orders, and I couldn't in good conscience let you go and not know that you were going straight back to Jerasa.
Understandable.
Sure.
And just really quick, the bounty, like, you're supposed to bring them in alive, just to double check.
Preferred, yes.
So, okay, I'm just thinking out loud, and this isn't me arguing with you, but hypothetically, let's say they went missing forever, and they were dead, if they weren't dead, okay, I guess I'm just trying to understand why they would want to kill anyone, because someone could have just died going on one of their quests for the assembly.
That's true. Right? Absolutely. From what I understand, they just, when there's a bounty out on one of their mercenaries, if they haven't come back to check in, then if they're found, they're sent back, because the assembly just wants to recover what was theirs. They don't want any defectors. If you die, you die, but they'd prefer that you stay alive, right?
So it would be a search party instead of a bounty.
Mm,
I'm missing the bounty portion of this.
I mean, we are recovering capable adventurers. If it's just a search party, then they're expending resources, right?
Imagine there's probably, I'll turn to, Jules and Elzar. There's probably some reward for if they found our dead bodies somewhere, if we died. There's probably some partial reward or something for return and proof or something.
Yes, considerably less, in fact. It's more of a report back to let them know that you've perished.
Well, do you get anything if you? I mean, I know it's not in effect yet, but I hate to see your efforts go to waste. You already left town, and you'll be coming back with us. Do you get anything for just guiding us back, or can we put a good word in for you?
We
Sounds
don't.
like you don't need it.
No, except for knowing that in our good conscience we didn't let you just go off on your own again, and then we'd actually have to hunt you down, which is not what we'd prefer to do.
Cider, I think.
I'll walk back and start getting more dressed, and then I'm gonna telepathically talk to you guys. Hey guys, we need to lose them. 1, they're fucking cops, and 2, also they see all your shit, and so we can't walk into Jerasa with me taking all your stuff. They're gonna report us as
It's impossible.
cheating.
And I telepathically, we can kill them. There's 7 of us technically. We have Artemis and we have Beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And
7
Sebastian.
Did you just leave Sebastian out? You put in a metal dog?
I am not allowing a
Poor
14-year-old boy.
He's not 14.
No. How old is he then?
I think he was
Derik.
12 when
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I specifically remember 14 because I was old enough to have a sex talk.
you guys said that last time, and I was like,
But it wasn't accurate. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
more
we're
like
not
Jules is
allowing-
like, kid, what are you, 14? All right, time for you to learn.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Jesus.
Uh,
I am not allowing a 12-year-old boy to fight. That's terrible.
I do have a character
But I am
sheet.
ready to
for it.
go.
I'll come back over. I'm gonna say, guys, we're gonna go there. We don't want to waste your time.
What assurance can we give you?
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked you. What assurances can you give us that you'll be going straight there?
Well,
I mean,
you can see our tracks. We're headed
Isn't
right
it
there.
As she
directly-
says that, Derik has trotted over, and he's like, can you tie this for me?
Did you trot over to her specifically?
Uh-huh.
Okay. She'll kind of look at all of you and look at Derik and
He's not with us
yeah,
anymore.
sure. Yeah, she'll keep eye contact with the rest of you as she's talking, as she's tying Derik's little paws together.
Derik, make sure you give her your safe word.
Yeah, Derik will look back at his friends and say, I have an idea. And he'll say, how about you take me and leave them, and they'll come get me in 2 days. I'm your collateral.
Oh, God. Derik, no, that's a terrible idea.
Why? This is the best idea I've ever had.
I'm gonna be honest.
Behind
Yeah.
only my bowl of cat feet.
Oh my
Derik,
god.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not a bad idea, and I'm a little jealous.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say the same. Yeah, he's not. That's not a bad idea. He's not wrong.
Well,
All right.
actually,
How
can
about it, ladies?
all of you?
Roll a jealousy check? Sure. Go
No. Can I have
Better do.
actually? Let's do Jules. Let's do Jules and Derik and Llennoc, since you did most of the talking. Can the 3 of you make a persuasion check, unless you have any intention of not coming back for Derik, please?
Oh my goodness. All right, 16, but it's a plus 8, so 24.
I got a 15.
Okay.
I rolled a I don't know that I'm trying to persuade anyone but my friends.
Okay.
Nice.
And oh, what is that D12 doing in the D20? I'm like, how is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be like, guys, if you need a second person, I will willingly.
And Derik's like,
Yeah.
no, I've got this.
Wow. Okay, so all of you are not. None of you are trying to. This isn't any funny business. You're like, okay, yeah, we
No,
will
it's a
leave him.
sound plan.
No,
Because we
I'm
are
also
going
shooting
there.
my shot, so if they need.
No.
Nice.
I'm gonna shoot my shot
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Well, you see her kind of look all of you over, and you see the Triton actually walk over from the her 6 o'clock and walk all the way over and whisper something in her ear, and she'll nod to her and say, "All right, that seems like an agreeable plan. You can leave Derik or whomever with us. The rest of you can go and check in, and then the bounty will bring back, I guess, proof that the bounty has been resolved, and we'll be on our way.
Derik, are you sure you're okay with this?
Oh yeah.
Derek,
This
are
is
you
gonna be-
absolutely sure? Because I have no problem.
Insight check,
Stepping in.
Derik, just to see if he's being a dumb fuck.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like a really,
Jules and
truly-
Llennoc both get it.
Yeah, like, we'll back your play, bro. We'll...
Yeah,
Never mind.
we had it. We're giving with the ropes. Yeah, let me say that.
Yeah.
and all Victoria had to do to get Derik to sacrifice himself is say, there's like a big deep note.
It's a big deep down. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You remember, like, I think it's like in the 3rd episode of What We Do in the Shadows, and they go to the fight with the werewolf, and he takes the dog bone.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what Victoria
Yeah.
just did. To
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Makes total sense.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Should we just meet you at the assembly hall, or where can we meet you?
Well, we can travel back with you today, so that way we're a little
Behind her,
closer.
Derek's going,
Oh,
I'd like you to go ahead. We have some extra planning to do and some discussions to have and some personal business we'd like to tend to. We'll be there maybe half a day behind you.
oh, well then, in that case, we'll be heading straight west, if you want to find us that way.
Why don't you guys
Oh.
just stay here for a day or two, and then we'll come back? Or, I see if Derek's worried, I'll stay as well. It's really not a problem.
Oh my god, no.
This will be fun. Sebastian, Elzarius.
The worst idea.
I'm babysitting a child. Already
Um,
babysitting y'all now.
I suppose staying in one position would
oh,
be...
many positions would be preferable.
I'm going back to my tent and
Gee-
going back to bed.
geographically, if we don't have to lose the time doubling back, then staying here would be fine. We have things to work on.
We'll make sure that we make haste then.
Good. I take it all of you have a means of communication.
I think so.
We'll make do.
Well,
Not quite, but
I mean,
we can
We'll
return.
figure something
We'll figure it
out.
out. Yeah.
I've got a map and we're close enough to her. We're just a day and a half out now, I think.
yeah.
I'm just hoping for updates so that we understand the timetable.
well, do you have a sending stone we can use? Because we don't have one.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that's not something we necessarily carry with us, but
Damn.
Right. I don't have any spells that'll reach that far, unfortunately, but
Darn.
and there's no way for you to contact Derik.
I mean, okay, let's see. It takes a day and a half to get back.
Mhm.
We're not going to, you guys aren't going to be there for more than, 8 hours?
right, half a
If
day
that.
at most, right?
Yeah. So that's a good plan. Derik and I will stay here. You guys can go back, settle anything you need to do, and then we'll see you guys in a couple days.
I stare at
Alright.
Jules. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nice.
I'll walk over to Iliana. I'll be like, hey, you don't think any of those girls are cute?
Me?
Tilly.
No. Oh, sorry.
No, it's canon. No.
Her name is Elzarius, Jules.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I meant Elzarius.
Wait, what did you?
I'm Elzarius. I'm just gonna lay down the groundwork. All right. I won't do anything until you get back. Maybe some hand stuff. Who knows? Like, I'm not gonna.
I mean, if you want to find, like, if one of them's willing, like, figure out which
Yeah,
one's
just
best
test the
for
water,
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
You know, just
That's-
just the groundwork.
Okay.
You know, just plant the seed.
Just
Not
don't
like
be
that,
dumb.
but like.
Please, God, no. I already know how you reacted the last time you thought that you planted a seed.
Oh yeah, that was not. That was a bad joke.
Anyways. Fine. Fine.
Or if you want me to, you know, if you want me to come, I know you're going through some things, and I'll keep you company. It's no problem.
You killed her.
Sorry, you already had my mind in the gutter, and then you said, well, if you like to... Anyways.
Yeah. I pick my words very carefully, Elzar's.
You too. Whatever, I don't... You know what?
Yeah, I'll come with you guys.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll come with you guys.
Okay.
All right.
It's better to just have one stay behind than, like...
Yeah, but, okay, like, okay, Derek's great and all, but he's not gonna leave the highest
he's
of
only
impressions for us.
And he's only gonna go after the one, not make his way through.
That's fair.
Going to my tent and going back to sleep.
Yeah.
It was nice
Yes.
meeting you.
You as well, Iliana.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception check. Were any of them looking a little extra at Jules before he put on his pants?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
21.
Save the giant deep gnome. God help you.
For fuck's sake.
Look at that face. The roller coaster of emotions on Victoria's face.
I will tell you why
This
after
is
the
rolling really
session.
well for me right now. Yeah,
I will tell you why after this. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Elzar's. Okay. Play cool. But the main one was kind of checking me out, and so is the half elf. I don't know if you're into that. Like, just take a look. Just play cool.
Fine.
Pretend like you're talking to me, and just take a look.
Being a rogue, like not a character, I am really sneaky and subtle. So I do check them out. The main one is what?
The main one is the high elf that has sort of that shimmery skin and blonde and blue hair. And the half elf is the one that has sort of tawny skin, chestnut hair. And she looks like she is probably, having traveled with Locke, you can tell she's probably a bard. The other one looks like she can hold herself in a fight. It has this weird contraption on her hip.
Okay. And in Jules's mind, I will tell him. Looks fancy as
You didn't even
fuck.
have on like a leather jacket. And you're just like,
rolled
Kinda angry, but
rolled
not
pants.
yeah.
Like sitting oddly on their horse. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Definitely those two, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, it's your call. It's entirely your call.
I would like to.
The whole
have an
party
adventure
turns himself
with
in
one
now,
of
except for Iliana.
And Sebastian.
And they move into a cabin and they raise him.
Yeah.
the end. No, high elves are really they have a lot of prestige, you know, and they hold themselves very well. So they know their way around a lot of things. Some might say experienced,
Okay.
right? And then the half elf just looks fun.
Okay.
like either one of those.
Okay, I mean, do you want me to come or do you want me to stay?
Iliana, I mean, not Iliana. Oh my god, I did it. Tasha, you're freaking me out. This
With the
goddamn
hand. Yeah, with the hand.
little bone hand keeps
It's
reaching up
hilarious.
out of nowhere and touching your face. It's making me real uncomfortable.
It was a gift because I know I like spooky stuff.
It's spooky and great. It's just you're talking about boning some high elf, and there's just wait till we see some undead people. Like, hey,
Oh man!
that skeleton.
Wow.
Have you ever been boned? No, I mean like yeah. Sorry.
I mean, fuck, I don't know. You know what? How about I flip for it, right?
Whatever.
Switch for it, maybe.
Switch is what?
Just kidding. Just be silly with terminology.
Wait. I have some charisma. What should we do? Like, heads means you go and tails means you stay?
Entirely up to you.
I can't decide. But I do want to figure out what the situation is and then what that contraption is on her hip. So maybe you should say.
Oh, that's a pepper box. I can make one.
That's stupid.
No, I
Wait.
mean, it's what?
For like guns?
Yeah. To that, like,
I want you to go
with you.
with them.
With them.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I have Iliana and Llennoc to keep me company. This will be fun.
Wow.
It's entirely up to you. I mean, we're going to come back and see them in a couple days. I just don't know.
Pretty much, you're promising me a threesome at least.
I'm going to promise you to try.
And I would like for you to try to get 4. Like 4 of us. Like, so the 2 and the 2 equals, okay.
Not a midnight rainbow though, because the numbers are off.
Numbers are off. Yeah.
Midnight Rainbow.
Yeah, I'll aim high.
Okay.
See what's up. I doubt. I'll aim high.
Sure. Why not? I mean, why the hell not?
Do you want Beans to go with you, or do you want Beans to stay?
I'll take Beans with me. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna look at Beans. I'm gonna say, keep her safe.
Oh. You're such a good boy.
Alright.
Give him scritches. Give him scritches on his head.
You know,
All right.
I'll walk back over to the group. I'll say, after some deliberation, we decided just to, as an act of good faith, I will also stay with you.
I see. Well, I'm glad that all of you are being so reasonable about all of this and amenable. Again, no bad blood between us. We just,
I'm sure we can all be friends.
Right. We're working off our contracts just as you are, so.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I understand. And she's gonna like.
Well, I know that we came upon you in the middle of the night. Sorry about that. There's a few hours before light. Does everyone want to get some rest?
Yeah. Join us.
That's
Yeah, come on. Camp with us.
Good.
Derek's like, I already packed up my bed.
Oh,
Yeah, he's all
I'm so
tied up.
sorry. Yes, let me go ahead and fix that for you, and she'll untie the knot for you.
Iliana's already laying in her tent.
Yeah, just camp with us. We'll have breakfast. We'll get to know each other.
Great.
Derek, why don't you just see if one of them can, has some room in their bed or their tent or something for you if they have anything, if they're sleeping due.
Oh yeah, you guys probably want to keep a close eye on me. I can come in there. You probably don't want me to have any of this armor on either. He's like- Victoria, what have you done?
What have you done? What have you done?
Yeah, don't blame it on Victoria.
Yeah.
What? No, Victoria knew how this was gonna go. Victoria knew.
Um,
Planned it.
she
Perfectly
will.
spelled Valkyrie
Wait,
to
1, 2, 3,
us.
6. Where's my D6? Oh, what?
That's how I'm
Trying to be the wingman here. Like...
Yeah, I know. Okay, where are my dice? Okay. I'm
Although it's
trying.
kind of a jump to say, hey, maybe you should just,
Oh, huge jump. Yeah, they're probably not gonna go
Next to
for
one of
it.
them.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're setting up tents, so they're probably like,
Yeah.
what?
So, no, you'll see them all take bedrolls off of their horses. It looks like they're probably not going to set up tents for the night because it's only a short evening. But she'll motion over at the Triton, and the two of them will walk over to you, Derik, and say, if you're worried about yourself being a flight risk, which I don't think you probably are.
Oh no, I'm not. I assure you.
For the rest of tonight, I'll go ahead and have Caradwin keep you company.
Oh,
And-
sweet.
and-
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, that's fine.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, like I said, my name's a bit complicated. Everyone calls me Louie.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Elvish, I'll say it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm. She'll reply back in Elvish, and you as well. So,
I understood.
I suppose we'll make quick introductions. This is Caradwin. Most of us call her Carrie, but you can call her Caradwin. She'll, motion towards the Triton. That's Devora, and she'll motion towards the half-elf, Lilith to the human, Mercia to the Earth Genasi, and Riker to the halfling.
Did you really name the Earth
No.
Genasi?
I will.
You really named the Earth Genasi after your own character? From
Just
like
you
5
wait.
years ago?
Just you wait.
What's the Earth Genasi name?
Hold
Mercia.
on. Hold on.
Also, when you introduce Devora, I'll like wink at her.
Okay.
Oh,
You'll see her smile back. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
reciprocated.
okay. Well, this has been an exciting night.
Yes, not really the direction I think any of us thought it was going to go. So.
Yeah.
Why?
I'll look at her, say no complaints here.
Same.
So I'm gonna get some rest.
We should all do that. Caradwin will stay up though.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you'll see them all sort of settle in. Their horses will get gathered together, and all of them, but Caradwin will. And Louie looks like she's probably gonna stay up for a little bit. But they all sort of settle in. Llennoc, are you gonna finish your watch?
Yeah, I'll finish my watch. Yeah.
Okay.
Make some coffee and such.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So outside of that, the rest of the night goes uneventfully. Morning comes and everyone starts to get up.
There's coffee on the fire for if you're all willing. Wishing for it.
Llennoc, you're a saint. I hope. Did you talk to them at all? I hope you put in a good word.
If any of them were up and around with me, I would have made some small talk and maybe asked a little about their adventures and
Okay.
shared a little quip or two here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I will say that Louis eventually drifted off to sleep. You tried to make some. Caradwin was the only one that stayed up, and she's a bit kind of like Alzaris, but seems like she actually comes from quite a bit of royalty and is, was not really having any of your
sure.
your bullshit, she
Oh.
so she had like short conversation with you, but was like, there's a job to be done, so yeah.
As much as I could, Jules. As much as I
Get it.
could.
Well, I guess. Yeah, let's enjoy our breakfast and make a plan hopefully I'll see you guys in a couple of days.
Walk up to Jules and
I'll
Derik,
miss
put a
you
hand on
guys.
each shoulder. I wish you both the best. Be safe. Be safe. Take care.
He flips us rubbers.
Some lambskin action and right. Otherwise, I'll just be ready to go. Pack up and be ready.
Oh yeah, Iliana's ready to go.
I will wink to Jules and telepathically say good luck.
Maybe you should, during breakfast, you should. I'll telepathically say maybe during breakfast, just make small talk with one of them. Just introduce yourself.
I do that to the half elf. Or the high elf, whichever one wants to chat with me. So, before we head off.
The half elf? Yeah. Oh. So yeah, she can make spell talk. I know she's distracted. Yeah.
I'm gonna check with Jules then, and so Jules, you were gonna for two things, I guess, and I'll do this telepathically with everyone then.
Yeah.
First, if you're not there, but we have Sebastian. Since you won't be there, should we ask? Will Sebastian be safer here?
No, I think you take Sebastian. I'm gonna have Beans stay with Sebastian, and you guys can just load everything onto Beans.
All right, and Beans
and he'll
doesn't...
keep track of everything.
All right, and so keep Sebastian outside of the city with...
Just set him up, like make a nice campfire for them. Set him up.
Okay.
Explain to Sebastian. He's a smart kid.
Yes.
He can defend himself. Beans will defend him too.
Right.
I feel bad for anyone who would attack Sebastian when Beans is around. But yeah, no, they'll be safe. They'll be safe.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay. All right. So the four of you, along with Beans and Artemis, start making your way out for the day. I will go ahead and do perception checks again for me. Iliana and Elzaris, make your survival check.
Oh, that's a 4.
A 4, yeah. Yeah, Iliana, in her, most nightmarish situation where she's left with a child and the two people she's in an awkward triangle with.
I'm not going to be working my map so much today because I think I have this area pretty covered.
Okay.
But I do think I would probably, for what it's worth, at some point, out of curiosity, keep an eye on the skies about these birds.
Okay. All right. So then you can make a perception check instead.
Oh, no, wait. No, perception's only +2. So that's 14.
14? Okay. Sorry, answering a question. And I'm sorry, I missed yours, Elzaris.
Oh, 15.
15. Okay, yeah. It takes about half the day, but then you meet up with what looks like sort of a main road. Llennoc, you check your map, and you don't actually recall this being here the last time that you left Jerasa. And towards the end of the day, you see just off in the distance from where you guys chose to make camp, sort of a tall structure. It's a smaller structure, but there's a tall structure, probably a mile or two up the road.
Well, there's so this road is new, and there's I think maybe a new building. I'm not sure, but there's a rather large building up. Maybe if you look over those trees there, you can see it in the distance a bit.
Interesting.
Do you want to go around and avoid it, or should we?
If it seems new, then probably. Don't know who it is.
Right. I think that they were working out on some of the ruins outside of Jerasa. Are we anywhere near those ruins?
Well, the ruins were directly. It was the rest of that city,
Oh,
right?
right.
So you're still about a half day travel away from the city itself. Yeah.
Right, let's go around and maybe take a look, or just avoid it altogether. I mean, we're on a time.
I mean, if you want to take a look, we can.
Let's take a look on the way back instead.
Sure.
All right, let's go around. We'll attempt to go around.
Okay. All right. So you guys want to press on, because at this point it's about the time that you'd normally stop before you got to the structure. So you guys want to press into the evening to try and go around.
Oh,
Perhaps just another 2 hours, you think?
sure.
Don't want to strain the horses too much, but it might be worth it to get away from this.
Okay.
Check this out on the way back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 2 hours. Go ahead and make a stealth check as the group. And since you probably have his info, Stephen, would you mind doing Sebastian for me?
Where's my stealth check?
Blowing up my sheet. I was trying to add it to our campaign before we started, but then I didn't remember how because I'm not smart enough.
That's a 3.
That's an 8.
Yeah, that's kinda good.
15.
Oh, someone got a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
It wasn't my best.
2.
But
A
I'm
2. Okay. Okay.
I'm sneaky.
Okay.
We're the stealth brigade, and we're going to the town.
I'm sneaking very quietly right now.
Oh man.
Great job out there, Sebastian. Great job, fine job.
Bean starts whistling. Can
Beans, you're doing such a good job. I can barely see you up there.
can I have you all make perception checks for me, please?
Okay.
Oh,
We
that's a
screwed that
3.
pooch.
I'm trying to
Oh.
perceive things.
16.
22.
Yep. Here we go.
16.
Okay. All right. So you are making a sort of giving that structure a wide berth. As you get close enough to get a better detail out of it, it looks like it's a small platform with some walls, like just a walled edge up on stilts with a ladder that goes up to the top. And as you sort of pass around your party, Elsaris, you notice a bird that you didn't notice, like perched on the side, sort of take off and head down towards the road a little bit. So you travel about 1 or 2 hours, around, and you're still off the main road. But as you start to head off about 1.5 miles down from where that last structure was, you see another one of these structures.
Did I happen to? Sorry to ask.
Mhm.
Did I actually? I'll wait. Sorry.
No, go ahead, ask. Yeah, go ahead.
Just did I see anything with the birds? Since I was no. Okay.
No, not during the day. No.
I have a weird feeling about this.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel weird. I feel it in my bones.
Oh, get it out of here. Hold on. Where's the...
I feel it in my
She's
bones.
been muted.
Let's get the second one.
She'll get her privileges back when... Oh, I can't unmute you. I'm
Just on the
sorry.
side
Yeah,
now.
there we go. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow.
All right. I mean, I imagine it'd have to be something to do with the assembly if they're this close to Jerasa. Should one of us go up and take a look, or should we just keep?
I mean,
I
is
can
it
fly up there.
going to help checking it out closer?
Well, let's say we skip this one, and if we come across another on the street, then we can assume it's something with the assembly, that some check-in points or something. We can't bring the horses too much farther without risking their health, I think.
Can we not go off? Is there not an area that we can go off and camp?
I'll consult my map.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything nearby? I should get away, far enough away, like another a couple miles away from this, maybe.
Make a survival check for me.
Yeah, it's a natural 1, and my survival's not high. Like a 3 or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's grassland with spotted trees and things like that as you get closer to Jerasa. So, I mean, you can go off the beaten path and try and get, a way out of, eye shot, but you don't know of a specific spot.
We can go further into the woods, I suppose, and We just probably won't be able to run a campfire tonight.
Sounds fine.
And Sebastian will be like, I can make a fire.
Oh no, that's all right, lad. The smoke might alert them that we're here, so.
We want to be as quiet as possible.
Correct.
Hey, DM.
Hey, Steven.
Does a magical bonfire that's not actually burning anything create smoke?
Depends on
light.
which. Yeah, it does
Would
create light.
but not smoke.
What does the magical spell say specifically?
You create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. The magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Things can get burnt if they're there, and it can burn things if there's flammable objects in the area
Okay.
that aren't worn or carried.
Okay. I would say. Yeah. I will say that it won't produce smoke unless you throw anything in there specifically to burn it.
Okay.
If it burns something, it'll create smoke.
Okay.
I don't know. Should we risk it? I mean, at night, the light might be escaping the canopy of
What is
trees.
our option? I mean, we camp now, or we risk pushing the horses too far, or we risk going towards the towers.
I think we should. My vote is to camp.
Mine is too.
Those ours, Sebastian.
I'm pretty tired.
Sleep is good. Elzaris will get off of her horse. And she has the boots of false tracks. And she's just gonna like walk around everywhere and make it look like a different set of tracks instead of horse hooves and human feet.
Ooh.
Just
Right,
cause.
thinking. Right. Well, we can't cook anything on the fire if we're lighting it, and if we're not, we have rations, and we're close. We're close.
We can survive on rations tonight.
Right.
Oh shit. My bonfire only lasts a minute. I think I would do it anyway though, and like
Yes.
not realize.
Glorious.
So after like a minute it would go out and I'm like, oh,
Where
it's an at will, I can
Very
cast
cool.
it over and over.
You look like you're straining yourself, lad. It's all right. It's all right. We don't need the
Oh.
bonfire. Take a rest on.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried to make it better.
You
Did a
did.
fine job.
Iliana will pat him on the head.
Hmm.
Why don't you go to sleep? Go rest.
Sounds nice. And he'll get his little bedroll out and curl up.
And
Beans will snuggle
yeah.
over with.
Aww.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take third watch if you're alright with that. That's ours.
Okay.
Lennoc's totally gonna get up in the first watch though and try and chat with Iliana.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get the perception check from Iliana first, so that way I know, and then you can get up.
Oh, that's a 17 total.
Yeah. With a 17, oh, let me ask you one question really fast on.
Any private messages?
I know. I'm glad I'm gonna auto-save this chat.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Same thing as the night before. You kind of notice it and then it peters off. But other than that, the rest of your watch, you don't really see anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Llennoc?
I'm gonna try and sleep, but just be kind of done thinking about this in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I need to just have some action here and get this settled. All right, sorry, I had a private message to send.
Oh, jeez.
So, and I'll look for Iliana when she's a bit away from camp. If I can spot her at any point, probably within like an hour into your first shift.
Okay.
I'll approach you. Iliana, it's me. Not a strange creature. I'm a
Oh.
poacher. Hi.
Hey.
Um. Right.
She'll continue to walk.
Son of a bitch! I'll be like awkwardly trying to keep pace.
She'll slow down. She's not gonna make you like, yeah.
Pulling from some real life experience here. Okay. So I'll catch up a bit. Right. Oh fuck, Iliana, this is things really went sideways on our trip here, right? That creature attacking and all that happened after. Look, I know I'm not going to assume that you held any investment in me or that it affected you at all, but listen, we he's gonna try and collect himself for a minute, trying to figure out how to say he's not thought this ahead through. Right. So I won't get into the nitty gritty and all of how exactly I feel about you, and I won't make any assumptions about how you feel about me. But I just want you to know that, well, first, everything that transpired after that fight with that potion is most certainly my fault. There was a lot of information on that potion, and I knew it was strong, and I knew what effects it had. But I thought that Elzaris was going to have a choice. I didn't realize that it was going to pinpoint someone. And I know I should have paid more attention when I was figuring out what that potion did and using, identifying what it does. But I didn't. And I just knew that it was powerful and it was going to increase the person's libido. And that if they didn't get what they were looking for, they were going to take a lot of psychic damage, enough to kill a person like us. You'd have to be mighty strong to survive that. And okay.
Maybe you forget I can heal people.
Right. My understanding of the potion was that it was a bit beyond. But you know what? I should have asked. Here's the thing. So I just, after losing Peppino, and I'm not saying there aren't other elements to this, right? Obviously, there were other elements that were just immediate and other elements. But after losing Peppino and traveling for so long, that damn boat with sweet Peppino and Elzaris, in that moment, I was thinking, this damn creature, we lost Peppino to it, and it's been vanquished today, but here's Elzaris, and we're going to lose her, and I just went into... It's not an excuse. I made conscious decisions, and whatever consequences, natural consequences there are, but I just thought I owed it to you and myself to share what was going on in my head. I just didn't want to lose her. But
Got it.
I owed it to you to do the reverse tiefling doppelganger behind the tree.
Yeah. There are other elements about it. I'm not trying to take away any blame from myself. And I should have paid more attention, damn it. I should have paid more attention to exactly what that spell was about, and I promised to in the future. And you're obviously your own person, and I'm not going to assume anything. I'm not going to step on anyone's toes. You know that I've had some stirrings of failings for you. And I don't know what it means, because I just haven't had anyone like that in my life. People, I've just known hate and judgment and distrust. And all of this shite is just so new to me. It's whatever, right? I'm not trying to make excuses, but here I am making excuses. And I'm talking too much. I'm sorry, Iliana. I'll shut up. I just wanted you to know that. Awkward. incredibly walk for a minute with you still.
Got it. Well, that's interesting. I honestly was thinking that I'd made a mistake.
By the gods, no. You.
I mean, not that. I mean that. I mean, I thought that I had misinterpreted things.
It's me.
But, I don't know, since you, said what you said, a little, don't really know what to say. I mean, it wasn't fun, but, but then afterwards, I kind of remembered that it was just, you know, me hoping for something that wasn't actually there. So, yeah. I'm a little, more confused than I was before.
Oh, me too. There's so many new feelings, and I just don't know how to make heads or tails of it. But I'm gonna try and outpace you a little bit to walk around in front of you, face to face, to pause you.
Okay.
And you're willing, I'd love to just take a moment and see if we can find a little bit of clarity in all these feelings. And I'm gonna like put a hand on your cheek and like push the hair back and kind of hold your cheek in my hand, like leaning in, but I'm not gonna kiss unless you're.
She will move in first.
Oh, nice. And give a soft, passionate, deep kiss to see what things are. Hoping for some clarity in all of this.
Gotcha.
And then after a minute or two, let's pull back. There's feelings there, Iliana. I don't know. Maybe you feel it. I still don't know what to make it at all, but I felt a bit right.
He's going to move in and kiss you again.
Oh, nice. Definitely leaning down and on board with that. Nice. And whatever may transpire the rest of our watch, I probably won't push anything, right?
Sure,
I'll
yeah.
just, but
yeah,
have some more nice kisses and great.
Okay. All right.
Here's to figuring things out together.
Yeah, to figuring things out. Oh boy, I have chat still on. Nope.
It popped up.
Nope, not looking. You can't make.
Open
And you
it.
should scroll out. There's some good stuff.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and I'll continue watch, with for like another hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I've got third watch. So
Okay.
All right.
Boy.
Elzaris, do you want to quickly do your roll, please?
I mean, sure. Oh God. Well, that's a 12.
12. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Yeah. Nothing of note happens. God, a closing chat. Yeah. And for you, Llennoc. All right, so you have been up part of the evening with Iliana. So if you're going to do the whole watch, you're either going to have to sleep in the next morning or take a point of exhaustion because you did not take a
I'm
full
gonna take
rest.
a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get like 6 hours in, but it won't be enough. Yeah,
Sure.
I'll take a point.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So if you'll go ahead and make that last perception check for me.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, all right. It's 19 plus I think 2. Yeah, so 21.
Okay. 21. Okay, 21. Yeah, nothing seems to happen this evening. Morning comes, and the four of you wake up along with Beans and Artemis and get ready for the last portion of the day.
Excellent. Great.
And
onward ho.
Oh.
Whew. So as you start to head to Double Back to get onto the road, I will say we'll just pop over to the other camp briefly. Derik and Jules, you wake up and find your new companions are, settling in for a few days to be there. They are actually pulling out
They're doing what?
large tent. They're pulling out a large tent.
Okay.
And yeah.
Big 10, everybody's invited.
Yeah. One large
Yeah,
tent.
I don't know that we can possibly do this quickly. You should not give us the ability to speak
Nope.
right now.
Nope.
Cut us off.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. We're gonna call it a night. So as the rest of you, those who stayed behind prepare for a few days waiting for their friends, and the other four head into Jerasa. That is where we will end tonight's session.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
wow.
Nice.
What a roller coaster.
Not even close to the session that I had planned. Oh my gosh.
I know. I felt something like, no, there's no way this was her intention setting this up. I'll have this epic group of
Derek's like, I'll
female
stay.
fighters.
That's my favorite part.
My God.
No, Derek, I'll stay. Don't worry about it.
God. Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, I have things to say, but I will save it for later. Yeah, so thanks everyone for being patient with us while we've been off. Things have just been against us, but it feels really good to come back and be back in the flow of things.
Really great to come back.
Yeah.
I missed y'all.
I missed y'all too.
I
Oh my
missed
gosh.
y'all.
In case any of you are new and you don't know, we play a lot of D&D around here. Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, twice on Saturday nights, and of course on Sunday nights. We have Dungeons and Dragons. On top of that, we have some other things that we do around here on Tuesdays from 2 to 4. Steph and I paint minis and battle stuff and just, shoot the breeze and on Dungeon Craft. On Fridays, Steph does her Mad Art with Steph, where she draws all sorts of fan art. So if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see from this evening, you can just pop into our Discord and let her know to put that on the voting list. Yep. And then on Sundays from 2 to 5, we play board games. We have a couple of non-board games coming up here in the next few weeks. Sorry, again, we've been off, but we'll be back soon hanging out. Our next session that's on is tomorrow night. Steph DMs The Forsaken.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. And if you guys want to support us, you can always subscribe here, but we did launch a Patreon last month, and we are able to give back to you a lot more through the Patreon. Even at the $5 tier, you still get the subscription die and everything. So check out our Patreon if you want to help support us and if you like the things that we do. So I think, unless, Dan, you have something else set up, I was going to go over and see...
Laissez-faire.
Yeah. Do you still have that screen up? If not, I can pull it up right now. I was gonna go over and see Mimics and Gimmicks because they've got Mystery on the Kenku Express. If that sounds like fun, yeah. All right, let me put them in right now, and I guess we will see everyone next Sunday to figure out the party is split. You know, I don't think we're supposed to do that, but we'll see. We'll see
Took
how
one for
it
the
goes.
team.
Yeah, I know,
the
right?
Jules.
Yep. Everyone have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.